Okay, so what if you have made every mistake known to mankind and you find yourself um, boxed in, or at least you think you're boxed in? There are two things in life. There is what we're thinking and what we're doing. And we have to set a plan. We can't be afraid to set a plan. We can't be afraid to set goals and objectives, which means we can't be afraid to look at our lives. And for a lot of people who are struggling, experiencing serious difficulty, evaluating their life is a rather difficult thing to do. But it's what is necessary to do, because that's exactly what's going to help. So the first thing would be to calm yourself down. Stop scaring yourself. Recognize that maybe things aren't the way you want them to be, but they really aren't the end of the world. And we're very good at that. We've been trained throughout life to be very negative and to see things in a very dark way, a detrimentalist way, a fatalistic way. And if we start slow, little by little, we will eventually get to the point of seeing some things start to work out, paying down some debt, which is unfortunately a big part of people's personal stress is related to money. Of course, it's helpful to be a smart money manager. We may not want to, but it's helpful. Now, taking into account everything that the modern society is, everything that vote fraud and Democrats' animosity towards hardworking, productive members of society, taking into account everything that we're seeing, the laws are trying to write, the taxes are trying to raise, the attitude that people have to pay for things that they, in reality, they don't have to pay for, not recognizing that government works for the people and the people don't work for government. I don't know when. Oh man, never had allergies in my life. The older you get, the worse things get. I don't know when things are going to fall apart. They're going to keep doing what they're going to keep doing, and it can only lead to collapse of American society. People will ask themselves, why am I bothering to do this if the government is going to destroy everything that I'm working hard for? Which means eventually people are going to stop working hard, and little by little things are going to stop. Little pieces are going to fall off, and then big medium pieces, and then big pieces. But of course, because of the people they work for, they're going to try to pretend that they're helping you and are helping me with policies that they're going to start. But you can help your mood, you can help your spirit, you can deal with your anxiety, you can deal with your depression by having a realistic perspective of what's going on. It's not the end. You do have control. There are things that you can do. You can spend less, you can earn more. sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I want? Most people want to be free from pain. Most people want to have some kind of pleasant enjoyment in their life. Most people want to love and be loved, which doesn't require money, doesn't require jobs. It just requires a spirit, an attitude, a willingness to be in friendships, a willingness to be in relationships with your family members, and of course to have that personal, special, close, romantic relationship with someone. And then you start putting the other stuff in your life in order. Understanding who you are and what you would like. Of course we have to work. Of course we need money for groceries and utilities and everything else. But again, we can be smart in money management. Spend less, earn more. Be disciplined. Be healthy. Don't eat the garbage. If you don't pay for it, you don't eat it, and you spend money on healthy food. Of course, you're going to get help if you need it. Never be too proud to ask for help if you need it. Just don't be one of those people who wants to make their problems everybody else's problems, and everybody else has to solve them. That's not going to help you. And it doesn't, I don't even have to say much. In fact, I've said everything that there is. We need to organize our lives. We need to be healthy people in every respect, even with all of this insanity that's going on in politics, which could give anybody the impression that their life just doesn't have any meaning, that they're just not in control of their life, that everything that they're working for can very easily be taken away. And that is the serious reality. Everything we are working for, government can very easily take away from us. But the smart thing is to prepare and to plan. See, we have the choice between being positive and being negative. Being realistic, working to solve some issues, and setting up a plan, setting up goals and objectives. Not if you're deeply in debt, you're barely making it money-wise, and you're all stressed out about your life, it wouldn't be smart to say, well, I'm going to go back to medical school and get my doctor's degree. That's just adding more stress on it than you need. So you start slow, you start small, you start with things that you can do, that you can manage. And if your overall goal is to be a doctor, then you work back to that. You take control of your life by taking control of your mood, your spirit. And then you help yourself by being more optimistic, being more positive, being more realistic. Realistic isn't a detrimental thing. It just means we see things for what they are, so we can plan accordingly. And that's what's needed. Our planning. Not being afraid to plan, not being afraid to organize, not being afraid to clean our apartments, our homes, not being afraid to do the laundry. It's back to basics. And right now, if you're wondering, well, what do I do in this crazy world that looks like it's about to become undone? Again, I personally know things are not going to get back to where they need to go. So I need to plan. I need to buy canned goods. I need to store water. I need to, get ready for when things go bad. And because I'm not going to be a slave to their corporate world. They can find somebody else for that. I'm not going to do it. And I don't have to say that much. It's just orientate yourself, organize your life, organize your emotions, organize your thoughts, and cover you know, cover every issue. Cover the friendship issue, cover the family issue, cover the work issue, cover the financial issue, cover the health, the diet issue, and then understand you also have to cover these crazy people are, well, these evil people are going to make it so life is impossible for the majority of us.